Why does the president of the US despise Elon Musk, when two of his biggest firms are pushing the boundaries in their respective fields? Join us as we delve into Elon Musk's and President Biden's relationship. Tesla and SpaceX, two of Musk's enterprises, have recently been crushing it. Tesla has gone to the top of the heap in the field of electric vehicles in less than a decade, overtaking major automobile firms from all over the world. You can't talk about electric cars without mentioning Tesla, because the company is mostly responsible for bringing battery-powered vehicles from the realm of imaginary to the mainstream consumer production. Every EV is compared to Tesla since it is the company to beat in the EV market. Some electric vehicle startups attempted to accomplish so by replicating every facet of Tesla's remarkable journey to success. For example, selling directly to clients, manufacturing as many components as possible in-house, releasing high-end models first before mass-market ones, and so on. The Model 3 is the company's best-selling electric automobile of all time. Other models, in terms of performance and battery life, are also available. Even its unpublished products are significantly oversubscribed. According to unofficial estimates, the Cybertruck, an electric pickup truck, has racked up over 1 million pre-orders despite facing multiple delays. Despite having a divisive appearance and appealing to a niche audience, this is the case. Tesla is also at the forefront of battery research and development. Its new 4680 battery, which is less expensive, holds energy for longer, charges faster, weighs less, and is safer to use, promising to transform the electric vehicle market. Tesla automobiles are performance beasts, as the firm is obsessed with speed. On the famous Nurburgring racetrack in Germany, the Model S Plaid set a new record for the quickest production EV time. Musk's impact in the electric vehicle market reaches far beyond the United States. His business, Tesla, has opened a production unit in China, where he intends to produce a low-cost car for the general public. He's about to open a new facility in Germany to expand his company's footprint in Europe also. Musk's SpaceX is so far ahead of the pack that it's difficult to see them catching up. SpaceX has altered the business of space travel in the same way that Tesla changed the electric automobile world. NASA's only private enterprise, SpaceX, is responsible with transporting its astronauts to the International Space Station. With SpaceX's rockets and space capsule, delivering goods to the International Space Station has become a routine job. NASA acknowledged SpaceX's accomplishments with a multi-billion-dollar contract that covers an essential component of an equally critical lunar mission. Not only will the space agency use SpaceX's Starship as a human landing mechanism for its astronauts on the moon, but his astronauts will also ride this Starship to Mars, which was impossible only a few years ago. Musk's fortune has grown in full agreement with Tesla's stock as a reward for his daring entrepreneur attitude. Despite the fact that he is perhaps the wealthiest person today, with all of these innovations and accomplishments, Musk does not have the support of his president. On the day Musk's SpaceX scored a major milestone by flying private astronauts into Earth's orbit for 3 days before returning to Earth, the president could not even be concealed for a few hours. The mission was inspired by a fundraising event for a children's cancer hospital that raised hundreds of millions of dollars. Top NASA officials, SpaceX's competitors, such as Boeing, Lockheed Martin, Blue Origin, and even Musk's arch-rival, Jeff Bezos, all congratulated Musk and his firm on the achievement. The White House's silence that day was deafening, and it delivered a clear message, as if previous statements had not been loud enough. You could trust a Musk to bear his feelings about the president on social media. In connection with the inspiration for launch, @Rensing had tweeted, "The President of the United States has refused to even acknowledge the 4 newest American astronauts who helped raise hundreds of millions of dollars for St. Jude. What's your theory on why that is?" Somehow the tweet got to Musk's attention, and he used President Trump's favorite insult for his successor, by replying that President Biden was still sleeping. During an interview at the Code Conference, Musk dug back on his criticism of the president of the free world, asserting bias against Tesla in answer to a question on why he criticized the president. He claimed that President Biden's administration was not particularly friendly. Compare this attitude toward Musk to that of previous governments, including the current president's. In 2010, President Obama toured SpaceX's facilities. During the coronavirus lockdowns last year, President Trump met with Musk and endorsed his firm choice to keep his Fremont production open. What's more perplexing about the issue is that Musk's aims completely fit with the goals of President Biden's government. Musk wants electric vehicles to be as common as cars in order to minimize pollution. He even welcomes competition since he feels that every electric vehicle on the road, regardless of brand, is a victory for the environment. Musk even invests $100 million in a carbon capture tournament aimed at eliminating greenhouse emissions from the environment. President Biden is likewise concerned about climate change, and he pledged to fund carbon capture research, development, and demonstration during his campaign. President Biden promptly reversed his predecessor's decision to withdraw from the Paris Accord on the day he took office. Much to Musk's joy, once the United States pulled out of the Paris Accord, he would resign from an advising status in President Trump's government. President Biden is promoting the use of electric vehicles and has committed to a year-long plan to convert the federal government's fleet to electric vehicles. You'd think Musk and President Biden would be a perfect match. In fact, Musk previously expressed his support for President Biden in a phone interview with Fortune magazine in January. Musk revealed he was ecstatic that the new administration, unlike its predecessor, was focusing on climate change. Musk stated that he was following Trump on Twitter and watching his every move, and that he even joked about calling the then incoming administration to express his desire and willingness to work with him. If Musk believed that love was two-way, he would soon be relieved of his disillusionment. President Biden summoned a group of executives from Stellantis, General Motors, and Ford to the White House to discuss the electric vehicle business, but Tesla was noticeably absent. This action was stupid no matter how you look at it. How could you pretend it was appropriate to prohibit Tesla, the poster child for electric vehicles, who sold the most electric cars in the world, from a meeting about the future of electric vehicles? Tesla's production contributes more to the American economy than any of President Biden's favorite businesses. GM imports more than 75% of the components for the Chevrolet Bolt, and Ford is even worse, as the Mach-E crossovers it sells in the United States are manufactured in Mexico. Tesla, on the other hand, sources more than half of its components in the United States. As a result, thousands of employment and tax dollars are created. Even Elon Musk was stumped on Twitter, admitting that it was strange. That isn't even the half of it. Despite President Biden's support for restoring the historic $7,500 tax credit to automakers that have outgrown it, several sections of the legislation backing it have anti-Tesla implications. Aside from the $7,500 tax break, there was also a provision for a $4,500 tax credit for electric vehicles. The increased tax credit, on the other hand, would only apply to vehicles produced by unionized automakers, a category that clearly excludes Tesla. Musk is well known for his opposition to his company's unionization, and this is the crux of the disagreement between Musk and President Biden. The firms that the president invited to his press conference on the White House lawn conveyed strong signals. GM, Ford, and Stellantis are all unionized companies. He was even introduced by a United Auto Workers representative. President Biden, who is the friendliest to labor unions, has been working hard to include UAW in his electric car program. He has made statements tying the growth of the electric vehicle industry to the creation of well-paid union jobs. You don't have to look far to find proof of the anti-Tesla prejudice. During the press conference that snubbed Tesla, a member of the press inquired about Tesla's admission, and guess what the White House secretary said? "I'll let you draw your own judgments because these are the three largest employers of the United Auto Workers." This preference for unionized businesses is hilarious, because the same unionized businesses have been arguing that converting to electric vehicles will result in job losses. Their claim is that because electric cars have fewer parts than traditional automobiles, they require less personnel to put them together. Meanwhile, regardless of whether the president is a fan or not, Musk's businesses continue to grow. Tesla is racing to finish new facilities as GM is dealing with a recall of thousands of cars. SpaceX is also launching flights and working on the world's tallest and most powerful rocket. Musk isn't taking the president lying down, and he's retaliating in his own amusing way. What do you think about President Biden's attitude towards Elon? Let us know your thoughts on the topic in the comments section below. A quick reminder to subscribe to our channel. There's a link down below for more Tesla news and conjecture. If you want to learn more about Tesla, SpaceX, and Elon Musk, we have 2 more video alternatives for you to watch on the screen. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more weekly news like this.